ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are going to be going over sound suppression and mic settings that I personally have on my stream. That's going to help you do certain things, such as when the gameplay is overpowering your voice. We're going to try to counter that with these awesome settings. Let's go! So we're going to be covering this with OBS Studio. And we're gonna go over a couple things, like when I'm gonna show you, we're gonna play some music, and you're gonna notice when I start talking that the music turns down. I know there's a girl here, she has boobies. I know. Okay, we'll just put me right here. I know she has boobies, but I want you guys to notice the audio. When I talk and the music is still playing, you guys can still hear me. A lot of people have the problem where the music and your mic are competing the whole time, and you don't want that. And so we want to counter this. As you can see, when I stop talking, what happens to the music? You want your music audio to be booming. Here we go. Well, this is what happens when I stop talking. As you can see, you can hear the bass, you can hear all the sounds of what's happening. So that is your game audio, and you want your viewers to be able to hear what's going on in the game. Okay? You want them to not be able, you want them to hear you at all times. So I'm going to teach you guys on how to set that up. And we actually are doing this tutorial live, and so there's that. So we're gonna go over some things. So we're gonna go over some filters. One of the first filters I have is a noise suppression. What noise suppression does is it blocks out little fan noises and stuff. I have this sucker at -60. I do not want anything messing with my sound. So -60 coordinates with the mic right here, if you guys are wondering. The -60 is minus, like, lowest. It will suppress it. Anything there. The next filter that you want is we're going to mess with a compressor. Now, a compressor is super important, and it's not going to be the same for everyone, but I'm going to show you the exact numbers I use on my streaming computer because I have two stream set up. You can set up a compressor in slobs. Some of the people are asking on the stream. You can. So I'm going to explain some of these, what I've learned, okay, as I've, learned how to do this. So ratio is how many times is this sucker going to compress your voice? I have mine at 6.50. The threshold is when do you want this sucker to kick in. So let's move down a little bit. Whoa, let's move me. Gosh. Okay. So you guys probably totally missed that, but it's fine. We'll go over it again. Did you guys see it? Did you guys see the noise suppression? I was right in the middle. Why didn't you guys tell me? Anyways, it's fine. So we have noise suppression. Remember, -60. You don't want to hear your fan noise and other noises. The amount of noise that I have going on around me, I have a fan over there. I have a foot massager that's loud. I have a micro fan right here. I keep it super cool and it's super loud. Okay, so ratio. How many times it's gonna suppress or compress your voice. The threshold is where you want it to start kicking in. So where I have it on my streaming computer is at -4250. So you can actually manually just hit the button there. Now with it attacking, I have mine at -2. You can have it at -1. If you want it to come into effect as fast as possible. With release, you actually don't want it to release super fast, or you'll get a weird like inflection with your voice. Mine's at 582. With output gain, you want your voice to be booming and to go above the the game. And so that is what I have right there. There's also a noise gate that you can add, but I actually don't have it here. I actually put my noise gate on Voice Meter Banana, but it's not here. It's on my streaming computer because this is my gaming computer, streaming computer. So you're pretty much done with that right there, okay? So those are the settings I have that you guys are listing me on. So now, how do we set up a ducking? You guys are probably wondering, how do I make the gameplay volume go down when I'm talking? Well, how to set that up is you set that up in filters here. So we're going to remove this, and we're going to add a compressor again. So add a compressor again, and this is where you mess with ducking. So ducking is super important. Let me go on my streaming computer and see what I have for ducking in regards to filters. You can also set up a ducking for your intro, outro if you are picking up audio from your gaming PC during those times. So I pretty much set it up the same with a compressor. So 6.5. This one's 4260. This is my ducking, 4260. Whoop. Oh gosh. Go down. 60 milliseconds is 5. 5 release at 642. The reason you want a longer release is because you don't want it to be a fast inflation of your voice, up and down, up and down. Because if it's like super fast with the release or super long, then you're gonna have a weird thing where it's gonna cut your voice out too fast, and it's gonna be just weird. So you don't want that. I have my output gain at 2450 here. Again, these are not set in stone. You need to adjust your mic. You need to make sure. You need to do a lot of testing. So pretty much how this is set up now is it will duck and it will adjust when it starts picking up their audio on the mic. Okay? When it starts picking up audio on the mic, the game sound will go down. Also you want to make sure you label this ducking mic. So I also have 2 more duckings. I have a ducking for my intro and outro. So might be okay, right? Yeah, no. You guys need to adjust this for your voice. You want to find a good area. So this is not, this audio is coming from my Voice Meter Banana, if you're wondering how it's picking me up. It's coming from my streaming computer. So it's coming through that one right here, the cable. Did I put, if you use a lower ratio? Yes. What did you set your ducking source? So with ducking source, so you want gain volume to go down. With ducking source, you want it to be your mic. So you aren't competing with the game audio when you start talking. Did you put a filter on your mic or desktop audio? So you put it on both. We're going to put a ducking mic. We're going to duck on the desktop audio. You're also going to put, for mic here, you're going to put a compressor and noise suppression. You're not going to put any ducking compressor on your mic. That's going to happen over here. So you're going to duck, which means it's going to start adjusting things when the mic is starting to pick up sound. Does that make sense, guys? Everybody on the stream, does that make sense? I also have added another compressor for ducking intro, and it pretty much looks the same. But on here, it says media source 7. Okay? So you can have it to a media source. So when that source is playing, your settings are gonna go down. Okay, so it's going to. So threshold, I put this down to like 51 because I wish I had my PC right now. Yeah. Well, I'm going to be uploading this on YouTube, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys are new to my content and tutorials, please hit that subscribe button. So with something like an intro, let me give you an example. Like an intro, like, hello, ladies and gentlemen. So like an intro, you want the audio to hit when that intro is playing, okay? So that's where you create another ducking source here, and you want to you really don't want this to release all too fast. You want this to attack really fast, and it's going to lower gameplay audio and everything like that. It's going to focus all the audio as fast as possible. Zozo, my goodness, child. As fast as possible. Okay, and I also have another ducking for outro. Ducking outro. Ducking outro. So it's the same concept with intro. Just make them all the same numbers. When you do basically a higher release for a higher ratio. Yes. So you don't want to release it as like fast. You don't want to release it fast. So anybody on the stream have any questions that I can answer regarding this? When you create your outro, make sure it's the same as your intro. As fast as possible right there. If the ratio is like 1:5:1, then much lower. Yes. But you guys, this isn't set in stone. You want to play with this as much as possible. Okay, hi Zozo, I do love you. Yes. So my cat's here. If you guys want to see him, his name is Zozo. He's pretty much the best cat in the world. Media source doesn't show up for you. So a media source is something like, so we're gonna create a media source, what it's talking about. So this is a scene, so this would be your intro scene. So we're gonna see how the audio goes down. It got super slammed when the intro and the ducking source. So you need to make sure you have a scene and a media source. So it has to be in a scene. So let me show you how this works. So we're gonna boost some audio here. So as you can see, it's playing right now. From Slob's OBS, I know. Full dystopia, yeah. So as you see, it's playing right there. So we want that to go down when you play the intro. I'm keeping every secret we shared. So as you see, after that was done, the audio went back up. So then you go to your main gaming scene. So it's working exactly how I want it to. It's bringing it down when that source comes in. Of course, you don't want it to be in the red. Don't go to the red. So. Okay, the reason that it's showing right here is because we have everything going through here in properties. So if I were to transfer my mic over to this, then it would work. So any questions? Any questions at all? So yeah, this is a different mic than what it's picking up. But if you guys got any questions, feel free to come by my stream where we do intros all the time. Not intros, we do tutorials all the time, from like networking with publishers, relationships, all that stuff. So we'll be making videos like that here soon. If you guys are on the stream, stay tuned. We got more in store. If you're not, please hit that subscribe button, like button, come hang out with me live. Let me know if you have any questions, and see ya.